will be funny, we will still remember everything we learned in school. Still we're trying to break every single rule. Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with pretend? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Friends forever. Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end. And suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Good evening. I want to welcome everyone to the 2021 Archer Learning Center graduation ceremony. Yeah. Before we get started with tonight's ceremony, I would like to remind everyone that this is a formal celebration of these scholars' accomplishments. In addition, please remember that we are adhering to CDC guidelines during the entire ceremony and maintaining social distancing via the family group that you came with. We ask that you wear your mask throughout tonight's ceremony. Thank you for your attendance and the support you provided your graduate along the journey to tonight's graduation celebration. Please enjoy tonight's ceremony. Thank you.
please stand and join me for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Colleagues, friends, family, and most importantly, students. My name is Lauren Crespin, and I am a teacher here at Archer Learning Center. I want you all to take a look around. Look at all of these faces. Did you think that after the past year and a half we have endured together, that we would be sitting among each other today doing this? I didn't. I didn't know what the future held, and I know most of you didn't either. Yet here we are celebrating some truly amazing people, our 2021 Archer graduates. Students, I know I speak for all of your teachers and the staff here at Archer when I say these words. I am stunned at the perseverance you all displayed, shocked at the tenacity you all exhibited, and unbelievably proud of the insane obstacles you all overcame in order to be sitting here today. So many of you overcame insurmountable mountains to be here. Whether you were working full-time, caring for siblings, family members, your children, or fighting internal battles of your own, you showed spirit and determination. You didn't just show these things, you are the definition of these things. I know many of you sitting out there don't know all of us, the Archer staff, but trust me, we all know your names. We have all heard your names, and we are all ridiculously proud of the people behind those names. For those of you who have been integral parts within the walls of the Archer building, new and old, we are ridiculously proud of your familiar faces. Whether you are virtual, blended, day school, or night school, I want each one of you wonderful souls to know that you are cherished, you are valued, you are deserving. Your presence and being matters more than you know. To your family, your community, your friends, and all of us here at Archer. You truly embody aviators, testing the limits, setting goals to fly higher, and maintaining control when things seem utterly uncontrollable. So we challenge you to continue embodying aviators well into your future. Even when others want to take your wings and ground you, I proudly encourage you aviators to take flight. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Jared Cleveland. Dr. Cleveland is the Superintendent of Springdale School District. He previously served as Deputy Superintendent from July 2013 to June 2020. Dr. Cleveland has served on several boards, commissions, and councils, both at the state and national level. In 2009, he was recognized as the Arkansas Early Childhood Commission Outstanding Early Childhood Professional of Arkansas. In 2020, he was recognized as the Arkansas Association of School Personnel Administrator of the Year. Dr. Cleveland is passionate about preparing students to enter the global workforce. His mission is to develop minds that think, hearts that care, and hands that serve. It is my sincere honor to introduce our Superintendent, Dr. Jared Cleveland.
Wow. You know, we had one graduation already, so this feels a little bit like Groundhog Day. But I'm going to tell you what, the energy in the room tonight with you all is amazing. First group was great, but I think we're going to have some fun. Welcome to Archer Graduation 2021. She's right, graduates, you've persevered. Moms and dads and folks that love the graduates, you've persevered in an era of COVID, an interesting time that we've all lived through. The definition of perseverance is steadfastness in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Well, you've persevered. You're here tonight, and you're just a few minutes away from having your diploma. So Good job. Are you nervous a little bit? I am. When I look at you and I see how excited the room is, I'm a little nervous, so it's okay. It's absolutely okay. This is your night, so breathe a little bit, look around, take it in. This is a night that you're going to remember forever. Trust me, it hasn't been that long ago that I sat in a seat similar to yours at my high school graduation. I think many of us that have been there can recall our graduations. And if you can't, I'm not sure what's wrong, but I can. And I know all of you actually can. I'd like to introduce you to some amazing people who, honestly, we wouldn't have made it to today without them. It's our school board. If you only knew the hours and hours and hours that these unpaid individuals who have given themselves to you and to this district for us to continue to have school through a pandemic, it's just amazing. So I'd like to introduce you to them if you don't already know. Miss Michelle Cook is our board president. We have Mr. Randy Hutchison. Sure, they deserve it, absolutely. Mr. Randy Hutchison is the vice president. Mr. Nick Emerson is our secretary. We have Miss Debbie Cook in the white on the end. Mr. Eddie Ramos, Mr. Clinton Bell, and Mr. Kevin Owenby. Please, absolutely. They found a way to get us here, and if it wasn't for them, I certainly wouldn't be here. Okay, just a few questions for you. I actually have 10, won't take long, and it'll be pretty fun. So let's put our thinking caps on, it's all of us. Ask yourself, okay, is what he's saying, does that apply to me? Just think through it with me just a little bit. I did not think this day would come. Number 2, I did not think I could do the work to get here today. Number 3, I've messed up so much before in my life that I thought nobody would help me. Number 4, nobody's had to live through the circumstances of this pandemic like I have. Number 5, I made it despite every single challenge I've faced. Number 6, I have people all around me that love me and care about me. Number 7, I have people all around me that I love and care about. Number 8, I've accomplished some pretty amazing things that I didn't think I could do. Number 9, I have a great future. Number 10, I am willing to give my very best effort every day, even when I don't feel like it. That's all of us. We all have challenges, and yet we all have an opportunity at doing better, even when we don't feel like it. So I'm proud of you for overcoming, for doing exactly what those questions help us think about. You're here. You made it, and I'm proud of you. You know, a couple of interesting facts, and I know people in Springdale and in Arkansas overall didn't realize that other states were going through similar circumstances as us. You know, in August when we started school, we were only one of 3 states in the nation having school face-to-face. Did you know that? Interesting. By April the 1st, we were only one of 14 states having school face-to-face or in some kind of blend. I am so glad that we live in Arkansas where we can have face-to-face instruction, be together, have the relationships, cultivate everything all the way to the end. Just imagine if you were forced to stay home and have school all the time without having the opportunity to come and be with your friends and your staff that helped you. Man, I tell you, I am so grateful to be here, and I'm so grateful that we made it to today. It does. Arkansas does rock. I don't know who said it, but you're right. So does Springdale. So, those are some good accomplishments. But let me tell you about your kids, your young adults right here, what they've accomplished. It won't take but just a minute. They were first in Archer history to have the aviator mascot and the school colors, and they did it. That's awesome. It's a great accomplishment. It's new. They were first to complete a full year in a new building. We had the new building last year, stopped March 13th, but these young people made it all the way through. Here's probably one of the biggest ones. They're the largest graduating class in Archer history, with 215 students. I think some of them might have cut it pretty close, maybe even today, and just got there. So, proud of you. You created the inaugural DECA Club. You had your first senior prom in the gym. The men of honor and the women of worth have completed hundreds and hundreds of service hours where they actually didn't get anything out of it but the credit, but they learned how to serve others, which is a great gift and certainly a skill. They completed over 1,400 Edgenuity credit recovery courses. That's a mammoth number if you don't know what that is. Here's another rock star circumstance here for you. Over $350,000 in student financial aid and scholarships. This group. That deserves a round of applause. "41 of our young adults have been accepted into secondary programs like John Brown University, Crowder College, NWAC, Petra Allied Health, UCA, Academy of Hair Design, and NWTI. They're going to go on and do great things, and so we're very proud of them. Some have chosen to enlist in the military, one in the Marine Corps. Isn't that amazing? They're going to serve their country. And two are going right into the world of work because they've completed their CNA degree, so they're going to go serve others in the medical field. The truth about accomplishment is that it rarely comes from individual efforts. Remember those people, kids, that I asked you about a minute ago? Those people that love you and that you love? It's those people in the room and the ones watching online that helped you get here today. And you know that. You're thinking through the photographs in your mind of who all loves you and who all helped you get here. They include your parents, they include your grandparents, maybe a spouse, a brother and sister, but certainly the staff at Archer. Graduates, will you do me a favor? It's going to be interactive. I like to do this. You should have had me when I was a teacher. If you'll stand up, turn and look around and find the folks that are here to support you, and let's give them an enthusiastic appreciation applause because they helped you get here. Oh, looky there. That's great. Okay, you can be seated a second. You did a pretty good job. Pretty good job. However, I heard this group of folks out here early through the door, and I think they can beat you. All of you that love one of these graduates, don't care in what way, whether they're your kid or you're here as an aunt or an uncle or whatever, let's stand up and let's give them an enthusiastic appreciation applause. That was awesome. I knew this group was on fire tonight, so what a amazing moment. You have some great people, golly, that love you. That's amazing. Well, Dr. Davis talked to our school board on Tuesday night. It was a lot of fun. If you know Dr. Davis, he's just whatever. He talked about Ole Miss and all, so we'll forgive him for that. We're Razorback fans around here. But when he talked to the school board the other night, he talked about a phenomenon at Archer that's pretty unique. You know, I've been to several Razorback games, and I love them. And the guy that comes over the PA all the time yells out after we get a first down, what does he say? And that's another Arkansas Razorback. You know it too. Everybody seems to know that. But there is a phenomenon at Archer that's very similar. Very similar. So Dr. Davis told us that each of the senior classes, they cross that finish line of credits that they need to graduate. Something happens in that building that's much like in the Arkansas Razorback football game. Hold on, Dr. Davis. Dr. Davis and students, can you demonstrate how that sounds for us tonight when an Archer graduate crosses that line? Doc, you ready?
Yes. We got another Archer Learning Center graduate! Woo!
I tell you, you guys must have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun too. I'm almost done. I know remarks need to be short, but this is one of my favorite events, Archer graduation, and I know our school board loves this event too. Your culture that you've created, that's going to be a legacy for the ones that come behind you, is very important. I know the staff that works there, there's not much turnover because of the dedication each one of them have for you and the mission and the vision that Archer Learning Center stands for. It's a big deal. So, at the senior celebration the other day, those of you that were there, I mentioned John Wooden, former coach for the UCLA Bruins, and won like 11 national championships. And so I left you with a couple of quotes. But here's one that is my favorite, and something that I try to live my life by. And it's really hard. So just bear with me just a second. It's a rule that has 6 components, but I call it the 2 sets of 3. It's pretty simple. And when you think about it, you think, oh, well, okay, those are good. I don't do that. Number 1, don't lie. Number 2, don't cheat. Number 3, don't steal. The second set of 2 is don't whine, don't complain, and don't make excuses. Now, you think about that, it's pretty simple. But really, you can dissect each one of those and think, okay, don't lie to yourself if you say, well, that's the best I can do, when it's not. Don't cheat yourself out of the opportunity at success and options for yourself later. I mean, you've already created for yourself a path to success by overcoming the obstacles you've already conquered, haven't you? The second set of 3, it's hard for me. It's hard for all adults. Don't whine, don't complain, don't make excuses. We could have all fallen into that trap through the pandemic. In fact, we could still make some of those same complaints today, couldn't we? But I tell you what, it doesn't do you any good. It's a waste of your time. So if you can try to live your life by the 2 sets of 3, I think it'll help, because it's helped me. Now, the best speeches have 4 components. The first component is be brief, right? So I'm at the end. I could have said, in conclusion, I probably would have got a standing ovation. The second component is make them laugh and have some fun. I think we've done that tonight. The third is reflect on something important. And the fourth, just like our motto the last month or so has been, is finish strong. Something that you've done in a tremendous way, in a way that makes us all proud, and in a way that I know that you'll carry forward after today and apply to your life. So, tonight, the way we're going to finish strong, this graduation, is we're going to provide you your diplomas that you earned. So, Dr. Davis, let's finish strong. Are you ready? Thank you all. I appreciate your time and attention.
Thank you, Dr. Cleveland. Tonight, all our graduates are wearing our inaugural Archer Aviator stoles. Members of Men of Honor and Women of Worth are designated by green cords. As the class of 2021 comes to the stage, we ask your assistance in showing the proper respect as we honor each graduate. Respectful, appropriate applause is acceptable and encouraged. The pomp and circumstance of the commencement requires respect, and the class of 2021 deserves that. Due to the brevity of time between the announcement of each graduate, please refrain from any noise making that may be intrusive or interfere with the pronouncement of or hearing of the following graduates' names. To the Springdale School Board of Education and Superintendent, Dr. Jared Cleveland, I now present these candidates for conferring of their high school diplomas and attest that they have met all requirements set forth by the state of Arkansas, the Springdale School District, and Archer Learning Center. Will the first candidates please come forth for presentation?
Diego Flores. Atlan Lang. TJ Langenbellick. Himity Langreen. Jasmine Lanky. Juana Lazo Villarreal. Rosalie Ann Lear. Mari Legina. Lizette Leonardo. Akizi Lewis. Blaze Lingo. Edgar Loack. Stephen Lopez. Mary Luther. Benson Madison. Jer Marin. Alejandro Martinez. Daisy Martinez. Jamie Martinez. Michelle Alejandra Martinez. Rafael Edwin Martinez. Crispin Matthew. Kaylee McHouston. Cody McGeehee. Jennifer McLaughlin. Christina Medina. Damian Mejia. Felix Mejia. Carl Malong. Dayani Mena Ramirez. Hedwig T. Miguel, Jr. Matthew Molina. Ashley Ariza Munive. Jesus Montez Perez. Jasmine Naro. Celeste Nelson. Leanna Nepomuceno. Jamie Nevels. Andrew Nickum. Makira Oliver. Kenya Ariana. Juan Ortiz. Jose Ortiz. Jose Osorio. Kevin Pacheco. Katrina Renee Parkhurst. Jelly Pedro. Michelle Perea. Jimena Perea. Carmen Perez. Jaden Pitts. Devin Ponce. Dario Quiros. Ianjali Ramos. Paris Ransom. Anthony Saldano. Charlie Salgado. Kimberly Salgado. Francesca Sanchez. Luis Sanchez. Jimena Sandoval Figueroa. Ludwin Segura. Aiden Schamberger. Yahir Silva. Chloe Simus. Victor H. Simmental. Eleanor Simeon. Tanner Sivage. Zoe Smith. Maria Solorzano. Raymond Soto. Leslie Stephanie Soto Batres. Maverick Stephen. Markevius Stokes. Jada Jean Summers. Wesley Tatios. Antonio Tirado. Edgar Torres. Cindy Umana. Jacqueline Umana. Melissa Umana. Paulina Valenzuela. William Von Brunt. Casey Vasquez. Cassandra Vasquez. Eric Vega. Mia Velasquez. Lauren Ventura. Albert Asaya Vera. Giselle Villegas Escobedo. Eric Asawa. Jackie Zamorano.
Join me in congratulating the class of 2021. Parents and guests, I ask you to remain in the auditorium until the conclusion of the recessional. You can meet your graduate on the east side outside of the PAC. At this time, we ask you to stand for the singing of our Archer alma mater. We encourage you to sing along. The lyrics are on the back of your program. Following the alma mater, please remain standing for the presentation of graduates and the recessional. I welcome now to the podium to lead our alma mater, Mr. Zach Brown, accompanied by Mrs. Nicole Davis.
We sing our song to thee, to our colors blue and green, forever with our family and our school called ALC. So we sing our alma mater, where they help us reach our goals, where we find our own successes at this place that we call home. We come from Archer, where aviators learn to fly. We represent all of Springdale. All hail to our Archer Learning Center, the place where we prevail. So we sing our alma mater, where they help us reach our goals, where we find our own successes at this place that we call home.
Springdale Board of Education, Dr. Cleveland, friends and family, it is my honor to present to you the Archer Learning Center graduating class of 2021.